New for 2018, we've introduced our Category Benchmark Interactive Dashboard. This provides an overview of shopper behaviour and motivations in your category and allows you to compare your category against 34 other food and grocery categories. If you only have 5 minutes to spare, use the Category Snapshot page to get a quick overview of shopper behaviour in your category. Simply select your category and press Update. Then, scroll through and explore the different charts and word clouds. The word clouds have been created by shoppers' open-ended responses. You also have the option of exporting these charts into PowerPoint or as a PDF. You can also look at the responses for the average of the 35 categories by selecting Average across all categories. This will give you a comparison to benchmark your category against. This may be enough information for you, in which case you can end the demonstration now. However, if you have a bit more time and want to explore the data in more detail, then you can run your own tables in our Table Lab. To start creating a table, firstly you need to add one or more categories. In the column on the left-hand side of the page, you'll see Category Selection. Hover over this and select Add as Split. Then, to select the categories you want in your table, click on the arrow that appears in the top left corner of the box. Hold down Ctrl on your keyboard and select the categories so they're highlighted in blue. Finally, close the category box. Although you can't see them, the categories you selected will now appear in your final table. To compare your category to the average of all 35 food and grocery categories, you need to make sure that Totals is selected. Next, add questions to your table. The available questions can be seen on the left-hand side of the page. Hover over the question you're interested in and select Add as Question. You can select multiple questions into your table as long as the answers are comparable. So what do we mean by comparable answers? Well, most questions are scale questions, meaning shoppers give a score between 1 and 10. You can tell if it's a scale question as it will have a ruler icon against it. The other type of question is single or multiple choice, and these questions are indicated by this icon. If, like in this example, you add scale questions into your table, you need to make sure that you're viewing the mean response for your category. To do this, go to the Calculations tab and select the mean. Make sure that percentage share and count are not selected. For single and multiple choice questions, such as location that the product was purchased from, make sure only percentage share is selected. When you're happy with your selection, click on the Generate tab. Here's an example of what your table should look like. Totals is the average of all 35 categories, so you can use this as a comparison. Export this table to Excel if you want to keep it. Finally, if you have more time and want to understand motivations and attitudes of shoppers in your category in more detail, have a look at some of their open-ended responses in the Verbatims page. Select the question you're interested in, for example, main reason for product choice. On the right, you can choose to see the gender and age of the respondent, and also the retailer they were in when they completed the survey. Next, to make sure you're only seeing the responses for your category, go to Filters, select your category and press Apply. You can now see the responses to that question from shoppers of your category. Again, you can export these responses into Excel or to a PDF. This should have given you a clear demonstration of how to use the dashboard. If you do have any problems, or if you can't find the data you're looking for, then please do contact us. Lastly, look out for our shopper trend reports. You can find these on the category page on IGD Shopper Vista.